Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live for Joyce, Zhang. The time is finally here, and let's get to counterpunching. Let's start with some of these comments. Appreciate you guys for coming in early. We got Adari Pennant, Kurt, 1 Tyson Fury versus Usyk, 2 Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, 3 Dillian White versus Jarrell Miller on the same card would be awesome. Yes, it would, but unlikely that would be the case. Okay, that's too many entities that, first of all, don't work with each other. Second of all, promise not to work with each other. Third of all, it's too much money they're leaving on the table for everyone to be fighting that particular night all at one time. Okay, Moore's murder clues in news. Search 2023. Great win from Denzel Bentley. Counterpunch. St. Don is responding to Moore's murder and clues. Let's see. Gas 16B11. This where knockout claims are tested. Absolutely. Boom. That goes out of the trenches onto the front line with that particular comment. Let's go Zhang, says Rod. Come on, Sam, whoever that is. Fuck off. Can you please refrain from using dogma in the comments, please? This is not Sunday church. Don't try to bully people into believing a bearded man in the sky. Fuck off. Let's keep politics out of it. If it don't apply, let it fly. Bars. St. Don. Moore's Mighty Midget wins this. The Mighty Midget. Okay. Okay, we have 100 in here. It's time to go all the way live and here we go, people. That snapped. That right snapped him. Okay, we're talking about a previous fight. Jaguar, or is it Jaguar Ratama? Jaguar Ratama. Blessings, brother. Bust out of the trenches. Moore's murder clues and news. Good evening, Kurt. Good evening to you. Let's go, Joyce says Ekpegme Isong. Let's go, Joyce. Okay. Canal O'Brien. Hey, Kurt. Good vibes from Scotland. Joyce for the KO. KOs is warranted. We need a KO, honestly, after what I saw. I'm looking for a KO. I mean, I know we had some stoppages. We had some pretty good KOs, but, you know, I'm talking about in the heavyweight division. Hope the rest of the card goes well. Me too. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin. What's up, baby? Where you at? Are you related to the Gypsy King? Bars. Give me some air out here. Oh, yeah. Had to turn on that AC. I just got out of the shower. Let's see. Feel my drum, said MP. Kurt, is this a pay-per-view fight? No, it's on ESPN Plus. It's on ESPN Plus. So if you're in my neck of the woods, it's on ESPN Plus. So I worked out a bit, ate, showered. Now I'm here. So I'm a minute late. Forgive me of my tardiness, but better late than never, right? Wasn't Zhang being shitted on as a possible AJ return opponent? Ooh, you know, that is absolutely right. But like I said, people, you have to look at someone like Joshua, where he is or versus where he was. You have to hold him still to a certain standard. You can't, okay, as long as you're fighting, as long as, yeah, he got beat twice by Usyk. Okay, whatever. But he's still held to a higher standard than someone like Joyce. Joyce gets accolades because Joyce is not a champion. He's never been a world champion, okay? So since he's never been a world champion, you don't look at him the same as Joshua. You don't put Joshua and Joyce in the same boat. The only way we start looking at Joshua and Joyce is Joyce is undefeated. Joshua has been defeated. Okay, so when Joshua was doing this a bit, Joyce was doing this a bit. So it kind of puts them, and they're both from the UK. So it kind of puts them right where they need to be to fight. But as far as opposition goes, we hold Joshua at a higher standard than we hold Joe Joyce. We supposed to. He's a two-time heavyweight champion, two-time heavyweight unified champion. And what does that mean besides just being a single champion like Tyson Fury is now or Wilder was? Well, those guys have one mandatory every 12 months. Unified champions, mandatory, 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 mandatory. Okay, so it's a steeper and more stringent job than a regular belt holder. Okay, so those guys that held the WBC, like Tyson Fury, like Wilder, don't know what it's like to fight mandatory after mandatory after mandatory. Honestly, I don't even know if they are up for the task, because we seen what happened to Fury. He got on drugs. We don't even know if that was just too much for him. He had to rematch Klitschko, and that was already like, damn, I got to do what? I beat this guy. You know, I mean, yeah, you didn't even supposed to beat this guy, but you beat this guy. So you got to fight this guy again. Well, he got out of there. Whereas Wilder's never been a unified champion. So none of those guys know what it's like to hold the responsibility of being a unified champion. Usyk is starting to know. Joshua knows. Okay, you went from Pulev. Okay, then you went from Pulev to Usyk, Pulev IBF, Usyk WBO. So, you know, that's what you're dealing with. Trio Musyk, good evening. Oh, I love that. Shout out to love amongst everybody. Tony Lyons, no, say, smash them milk bottles. I heard that. Good fight. I salute Joyce for taking it. You know what, Anthony Van Wyck, I do salute, because he didn't have to take that fight with Zhelei Zhang. Zhelei Zhang is probably a bitter, meaner version of Zhang. He knows. He said it yesterday. Like, I don't even know, and I don't trust the judges in the UK. I don't trust the decision from the judges at all. It didn't happen in Saudi Arabia. So what makes me think that it's going to happen right or just for me in this guy's Joyce? See, Joe Joyce is the guy that's becoming a house favorite, because he's showing that he's tough, but he's showing that he's durable. But he's also showing that he can, you know, take a punch, and he can show that he can give one back, right? That's the main kicker. See, it's easy kicking ass, but what do you do when you're getting your ass whooped? You're supposed to fight back. And a lot of times these people don't. These guys don't. Good fight. I salute Joyce for taking it, said Anthony. Again, Josh Goggins. Good evening, brother. Together for another one. Absolutely. We are here, and I am very glad to be here. Airzism, Kurt, love you, bro. Hope you're blessed. Appreciate your Airzism in the building. Yeah, we got Moses. This cat's supposed to fight 8 times this year. Moses Itoma, right? Itoma. Is it Moses Itoma or Moses Itoma? Moses is coming in to fight again. You know, I know it sucks for his brother. His brother got upset by this cat. You know, it just shows you got to be ready. You know, and it's a lot of pressure on these up-and-coming guys as well as their siblings, because their siblings got to live up to the hype too, especially if the buzz is around the sibling that's knocking people out. You know, it's almost like Patroclus and Achilles, right? Nikki Blue Eyes, I'm here, baby. Has the fight started yet? You know, I mean, they've started. They're doing some behind the scenes stuff with training, you know, like this, I believe, is ESPN's version of like All Access and, you know, like HBO 24/7. They're doing like a backstory, like they do, like they started to do maybe about 15 years ago. I think when did they start 24/7? When was the first 24/7? You even outpost everyone on lives. Big Daddy K in the house. MP. Tokozo, big up the juggernaut from South Africa, TIA. Sammy Boy, good morning from Australia. Team Joyce in the building. Says Sammy Boy. What's up, Kurt? What's your prediction for this fight? Is that Shipu Zikalala? What's up, Kurt? My prediction is going to be pain. That's right, pain. I'm hoping Big Bang Zhang gets a knockout. You know, if it is, it's just showing you that the sway of boxing is so sporadic. That's what makes me love it. See, when you think the momentum is going into a person's favor based on the repetition or the reputation that they have started, okay, they're getting known for a certain thing. And then all of a sudden, at any point in time, in any given fight, it can go to a screeching halt. Bow! One shot, one fight, one night. This fight could be over, you know, and people need to remember that, you know. Al Mitchell, Michaela. See, they're doing a backstory on Michaela, so they're getting things ready. MP, let's go, Kurt. Imagine the chaos if old Zhang lands a straight left and buckles Joyce. Yeah, that man. And you could imagine the ooh. Imagine thousands of people saying ooh. MP, go harder. Omatayu. Good evening, Kurt. Greetings from Nigeria. What's up, brother? Omatayu in the building. JJ to win, says Nikki Blue Eyes. Good evening, Kurt. Okay. I think it's a lot of repeated. Given Marsh, ESPN Plus for the fight. Davido, London. Yeah. You know, that's what I can appreciate by ESPN Plus. I mean, they're not doing that DAZN shit now. DAZN really has an exception for Canelo. You know, but you know, Canelo is the beginning of something that you're going to start seeing from DAZN. So just prepare yourselves to see pay-per-view demanded from DAZN. I just look at DAZN, you know, I used to support them really hard. I mean, I support them all, to be fair, because I never really dissed the network, because I understand that we're just thankful to get the fights that we get, honestly. And, you know, to diss a whole network is to just like, let's boycott it. I'm like, well, no, because if you're boycotting the network, you're boycotting the fighters on the network. Then a lot of times those fighters took those deals based on what they felt was the best thing for them. That's not their fault. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a promoter or an advisor or somebody, some type of weird politics that's stopping a fight that a fighter wants from happening. You can't blame the fighter all the time. He may be signed to a contract with that particular network. So it's tricky. Dead Reckoning. No, the fight hasn't started yet. We got 200 people in. I don't know how many likes, but if we have 200 people in, we should have 200 likes. I think that should be fair. It's only good if everyone on here is active. Okay, like, you know, activity is key. You know, it don't matter about the subscribers. It matters about the energy and the commitment, you know, and the participation with the subscribers that you have. And it just makes you wonder, like, you have people with 200,000 or 300,000 subscribers, but it's like you don't have a total of 40 million views total. You know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, well, that just shows you a reflection of how you have subscribers, but they're not active. They're not really helping the cause of being on your channel. So I hear a lot of people, you know, they see the shirt walking around, or they'll see Counterpunch Boxing News. Oh, what is that? And, you know, they're inquisitive and they ask these questions, and it's like, okay, cool. You know, and it's like, oh, I'm going to subscribe. I'm like, yeah, appreciate it. But like in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, that really don't matter. I appreciate the gesture, but it don't matter unless you really watch. You know what I mean? So that's what you get when you get people to subscribe to your channel, you know, that may promote possible endorsements, sponsorships, having a certain subscriber base, right? I get it. But then, you know, it's like this. Let's say, like me, if I'm going live, I have over 70,000, almost 80,000 subscribers. Well, you can tell a lot of people, well, a lot of that's YouTube's fault, but, you know, I got to put most of the blame on them or some of the blame. But for the most part, you're looking at, you know, people that are subscribed that don't care or don't really hit the bell to be notified, you know, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, you know, whereas you can have 1,000 subscribers, and then when a person goes live, you have 500 people on, you know, like, wow, those are some really active subscribers based on that subscriber base. That's what I would desire than just having a whole bunch of subscribers. And then the people are there and they're like, yeah, subscribe to you. I'm like, yeah. When the last video you saw? When the last comment you've made? Have you been interactive? You got to take accountability, man. You know? Yeah, it sounds good. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, doesn't really mean much. Given Marsh, Mr. Kurt, I think Joe loses tonight. His mind is way too forward from this fight. Upset, and more upset. Ooh, Given Marsh. You know, I did a video. I believe it was Joyce talking about Daniel Dubois and Philip Hergovic. And I have to address this to you guys because this is important to discuss. This happens when a guy that has the momentum, as we just discussed, that these guys are looking so far ahead instead of the guy right in front of them that they will be beat eventually because they're not focused the way they should be focused. You know, and focus causes a certain level of concentration. So when somebody says, I need to focus, that means you need to pay attention to what you're doing, but more intensely. So if you know Zhang's left, you can't overlook that left some of the time. Or should I say, you have to always be anticipating Zhang's left. Why? Because Zhang's left, being a southpaw, being a big-ass southpaw, damn near 300-pound southpaw, can throw that left and hurt you at any given moment. So if you need to pay attention to each time that shoulder twitches, because if he hits Joyce and Joyce can't take that punch, we're looking at a totally different fight, you know. But being unfocused, people, can cause you to lose. Look at Joshua 19. That motherfucker came in here in Madison Square Garden, sold out, came in with a long robe, looking like a big mutated ass version of Ali, came in noble and everything. Took him a while to come out, but he came out. And when he came out, people, he thought, and he looked right past that little short ass dude that liked Snickers. And what happened? He dropped him. Oh, this is easy. Until that guy got up. And he showed him, this ain't that easy. And the rest is history. But what was Joshua talking about? Joshua was talking about Wilder. Hey, let's get together and talk. You know, Tyson Fury was there, but he really wasn't there in 19. He was just that kind of guy that showed that he was good enough to be where he was based on where he'd been through. So he was through drugs and depression and obesity and alcohol and sluts and all types of stuff. So, you know, that was Tyson. So Tyson, it was really all about Joshua and Wilder still. And Josh was so busy, so focused on Wilder. He went in there and overlooked Andy Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz came in there and gave him those bows, like Ludacris says. Throw them bows. Boom, boom. Ba-da-boom, boom, 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 boom. Throw them bows. Boom, 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 boom. And speaking of the devil, we got Moses Itoma, 2-0 with 2 KOs. 222 World Youth Championship gold medalist. He's coming in. And as you guys know, I just dropped a video last night about him wanting to overcome Tyson and his record being the youngest heavyweight ever. He has a lot to go. And I think he should take, sure, that's something to look forward to, but focus on these fights. because a lot of times these promoters think a good fight or think a fight is a safe fight to take, but at the same time, it may not be. These guys are coming in to ruin people's plans, you know. So he's coming in. They shook hands. Let's see how long this lasts. He looks like he got another plumber in front of him, to be real with you guys. So let's stay tuned for that. King Mike Hall in the building. St. Don, hey Kirk, watch Moses' next fight. I'm watching it right now. 1-2 from Moses. Coming in a southpaw. He's coming in blasting. He pairs the jab of Dovchenko. He's from the Ukraine. Okay. Okay, left uppercut. Right hook lands for Itoma. Measuring the jab. Dovchenko, he looks tentative. He looks like he's ready to just take a beating. He gets caught with a left uppercut. He took that shot well. Okay. I don't know how hard it landed. Oh, good straight left to the body. And I think Itoma, good body punch by the Ukrainian fighter. I'm just going to call him Ukrainian fighter. Straight left, partially lands for Itoma. Jab. Itoma, you can tell he's a combination fighter. You can tell he's soft, but he's kind of husky. You know, them the ones you got to watch out for. He got that Joyce type build. You know what I mean? Oh, good right hook to the body by Itoma. Itoma's a good body puncher. And I can say this to say the least. This Ukrainian fighter is a lot. Oh, that right hook to the body hurt the Ukrainian fighter. Good jab from the Ukrainian fighter. Itoma's trying to feel his way in. Oh, good right hook to the body. That's going to be that good money shot from Itoma. Right hand lands from the Ukrainian fighter. Dovchenko. Oh, good jab from Itoma. He bounced back with a good jab. As a counter jab. Good 1-2 by Itoma. Hook partially lands from Itoma. He misses with the straight left. He misses with the straight uppercut. Oh, good right upstairs and right downstairs by Itoma. Itoma's measuring up. He's timing it now. Good left over the top. Left. Right lands for Itoma. Good jab from the Ukrainian fighter. Oh, good straight left. He caught him. Itoma caught him. The Ukrainian fighter pushes him back. He says, man, I'm going to get out of this ring. I'm going to get out of this first ring, doggone it. This first round, I'm going to get out of here. Good straight left from the Ukrainian fighter. Ooh, good right to the body. Good left uppercut. Now, the referee warns Itoma. I didn't think that was low, though, honestly. But then again, this guy has a little belly on him. He got a little bag down there. So that little trunk's over the bag, right? Oh, overhand left to the body from Itoma. Itoma's throwing those 1-2, then a hard right. And round 1 is over, and we have a survivor. Yes. Come on, Zhang Wing Chung. His ass. Yoshido. What? Yoshido. What? Yoshido. Quiet SP. What's up, Kurt? Shout out from Niger. Won't be staying long. Great broadcast. Drop a like, people. Thank you, Quiet SP. If you got time, come back. He's got a name. Yes, I know he's got a name, dude. I have to know how to. I never heard it being said. But once I do, it's going to be on. What a fight this is going to be. I cannot wait. Kurt, you are the best. Very insightful and fair. Thomas Barone, appreciate you. Sure the hell try to be. Joyce is getting wrapped up already. So that's another thing about ESPN fights too. You don't have like 10 fights. Right hook misses from Itoma. Dovchenko. I'm going to call him Dovchenko, okay? Since, people are complaining. Chenko is getting punching bag. Yeah, ooh, good right hook to the body. That right hook is there all day from Itoma. That right hook to the body. Oh, straight left lands. Itoma has to watch his head, though, because old boy was leaning in. He's already bleeding from the nose, though, so he's taking some punches to the head. Dovchenko. Not Lomachenko, Dovchenko. Oh, good left to the body now. Oh, good right uppercut. Then he's coming in with an uppercut. I'm noticing something about Itoma. He needs to be careful to pace himself more. You know, he has heavy hands, but I think he's trying to do too much too fast. Let that punch happen. I know it's a 6-rounder, you know, and yeah, he just ate another right to the body that moved his body over. Good left uppercut by Itoma. He misses with that overhand left. He comes in, he gets closer, he jabs. He throws a right to the body, then a left uppercut. Bow, bow, he comes up. That's a good combination, bro. Because a lot of times when you throw a right and you're southpaw, a lot of times that guy's going to crouch because you hit him so hard on this side, and he comes over and you think he's going to go to that other side of that body to equal it out. And in that case, he might go a right to the body, then a right uppercut to knock him up, to switch it up a bit. Good jab from Itoma. Jab lands for Dovchenko. They're slow. Another jab. Dovchenko got that Joyce jab. Oh, good straight left to the body by Itoma. Itoma setting those jabs up. And he's setting those punches up with his own jab, which is a great habit. Okay. I don't like how he lowers it, though, but he's not really worried about that guy coming back because he's measured how fast he is. And then that's how people that are faster can get away with people that are slower. You know, ooh, good straight 1-2 by Itoma. Ooh, good overhand left. That partially landed, though. I think it was too close to be a solid land from Itoma. One thing about, good right uppercut. Oh, good right hook by Itoma. Oh, good straight left from Dovchenko. That's what I'm talking about. Like I told you guys, I didn't like how Moses, he throws it and he brings it here. He throws it and he brings it here. He throws it and he brings it here. He should bring that back up. And then what ended up happening, he threw that punch and his hands were down, and Dovchenko just threw that left and it was there and it landed. Boom. I think this goes to Joyce. Joe to win 3. Nobody beat Shakur. He is the best in the boxing fight. Joyce goes over 9.5 rounds. Watch. Will be a great fight. Watch Tank will beat Ryan. Showbiz, same guy said Joshua goes the distance. Okay. Kurt is the boxing king. UK salutes you, sir. Gold hanger. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, Joyce hands is wrapped already, man. I like Joyce. He might not be the best boxer, but he seems a genuinely nice person. Yeah, he's a cool cat. I like Joyce. He's just kind of laid back. We can hang out and drink beers together. Or train. You know. Oh, good counter jab from Itoma. Good straight left, and that partially landed, and it pushed him back. But I think Dovchenko had enough experience to go with that shot. You don't want to take those shots from this hard young guy flush. Either they land or don't. Even they partially land. Ooh, good right to the body. Good straight left. Good right lands for Dovchenko. See, Dovchenko's a tough cat, though. He ain't just folding. He's keeping those hands up. That body is red on that side. That body is red. However, he's going in. And see, Itoma, he has to correct some things. If I'm training Itoma, keep those hands up. Those hands are way down here. You know, they should be up here. Working the jab, coming in, being respectful. Okay? Respecting the protocol of what you need to do defensively. And he's not doing it. Here's his hands down. What is he, Prince Ahmed? Look at him. Here's his hands down. Now, all Dovchenko has to do is step in with a jab. Bop! That's all he needs to do. And if he can step in with a jab, he can step in with a right hand. Set it up. Oh, good right hand for Dovchenko. You see what I mean? If this bastard has some heavy hands, if this Ukrainian fighter has some heavy hands, he might test that chin of Itoma, because Itoma looked like he's doing too much. And defensively, he's flawing it. He's moving his head now. There you go. Move your head, Itoma. Oh, good left. Lands. Itoma says, come on. Come on. Jab lands for Dovchenko. Double right hand partially lands for Itoma. And straight left lands for Itoma. And the reason why it's partially landing for Dovchenko, because Dovchenko has his hands up. He's respecting the guy's punching power. Okay, so it's 54 seconds left. Good right hook for Itoma. Oh, good left uppercut to the body. Normally he brings it upstairs. Good defense by Dovchenko. Jab from Itoma. Jab from Itoma. I don't like those hands down, because what's happening, you got a guy following around, a slower guy, but he's respecting the game. He's respecting his opponent, and Itoma is not. If this guy throws a shot and puts that big-ass body behind those shots, he could disrupt some shit, okay? Plan killers, people. Plan killers. 1, 2, 3 lands for Itoma. So, yeah, listen, this is a good fight. I like guys like Dovchenko, because Dovchenko ain't coming in to just get a check. See, he took a straight left and he hit him with a right hand, countering. Why? Because his damn hands were down. Put your hands up, keep them up. Nicky Blue Eyes, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? He bow! And look, his hands were down here. Now, if that would have been a guy with some shots, look, then he takes another shot on the chin. Yes, okay, your chin, you're a tough young kid. But guess what? You might be with a guy that don't punch. He's just a big guy, but don't mean he has that stank on those shots. Let somebody else that knows how to punch. You know what I mean? He needs to respect that. He needs to respect that, because I'm seeing flaws in this young guy. And one thing they need to correct now, not later on down, now. Correct that shit now. Let's shut that shit down, because he's going to get in there and, this is another walk around the park. Especially, let's see, he gets 4 or 5 more fights. Okay, the opposition is supposed to change. It's supposed to change. It's supposed to get a little bit, a little bit tougher, just a little bit tougher. But this guy is tough all by himself, and someone with a little bit more experience is going to come in there and see, like, okay, this guy's a heavy hander. You know what I mean? We don't need another We don't need another Edgar Berlanga. We don't need that in the heavyweight division. Because we've seen it's a lot of Edgar Berlangas in the heavyweight division, and they end up getting knocked out. Okay? He still has his hands down. Good jab from Dovchenko. And this is the 4th round, people. So this is the second half of this fight. Oh, good right hook to the body. And see, you notice, though, like guys, though, that have that type of build like Dovchenko does, he's able to take those shots because he has that extra flab under there, Now he's just boxing. And it's a smart thing to do, because he's figuring out, like, hey, I can't get this guy out of here. This guy, I've hit this guy with some of my best shots, and he ain't budging. You know what I mean? This is a tree stump. This guy ain't going anywhere. Good right uppercut, though, and a straight left. So he catches it with a right uppercut. Bow! Coming in with a straight left from Itoma. Then this guy, he's still there. He feints. Throw the jab. Throw the jab. Dovchenko needs to throw the jab. Disrupt that combination flow. Because Itoma's he's just there to set up combinations to get the job out. I see a little fatigue setting on Dovchenko. Maybe he really wasn't in shape for this fight, obviously. So look like he's built, you know what I mean? He looks like he's, eats pasta and shit. Straight left to the body by Itoma. Now Itoma's just playing with him. Now he's starting to box. He's on his toes. So this shows a different dynamic. This makes him work a bit, because one thing we don't need another Daniel Dubois in the heavyweight division either. See, I'm mentioning guys that came into the sport. Jeff Lacey, Edgar Berlanga, Daniel Dubois. These guys came into the sport just massacring people. You know what I mean? They were just devouring people. And what was happening is they were going in there and blasting these guys out 1 or 2 rounds where they never got the experience to fight and to take it to the rounds that they need to take it to. You know, like that's why Joe Joyce had more experience than Daniel Dubois. That's why I said Joe Joyce is going to beat Dubois. People looked at me crazy. Why? Because Dubois had the momentum. He had the momentum, and he knew, like, hey, you know what? Daniel Dubois, he's that guy that's destined. He's that next Joshua. He's that Queensberry version of Joshua, you know. And Sam Jones told Frank Warren, my guy's going to beat him. My guy's going to beat him, Frank. What are you talking about? My guy's going to beat him. Unicat. I am very feel. That's right. I'm very feel today. And look, and I'm thankful. Look at Joe Joyce. I mean, Zhang, he's listening to his iPods. He's just chilling. He got a big knot on his head. I don't know if that's always been there, you know, but he's not wrapped up though. That's kind of strange, you know, but calm down. Ricky Super. I can't calm down. Fury not so feel. Fury probably somewhere doing lines of coke. You know, he probably smoking a blunt. But, you know, of course, weed stays in your system too long. So I don't think that's what it is. Fury's the #1 heavyweight in the planet. Okay, you got to prove it. He has to prove it each and every time. Oh, straight counter left for Itoma. Dovchenko's working that jab, but it's very slow. You can tell he's fatigued. He's fatigued. Now it's 5 or 6. Now, Itoma, you know, he might go the distance with this guy more than likely. If you can do it yourself, go and do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good straight left over the right. Yeah, Toma's like, look, I'm just gonna box and move, because he knows, like, hey, this guy is tough. This guy is durable. Some like it rough, some like it tough. What's wrong about 15 and 17, though? Kurt, you are the most definitely succeeding, my friend. Pure tenacity. Absolutely. Absolutely, MP. Great. Show us some footage. No, thanks. Oh, good straight left. He's coming over. See, he's looking for those. He's looking for flush shots now, because he knows this guy has his gloves up. If I keep punching like that, I may injure one of my hands trying to do too much too soon, you know. Good jab by Itoma. Oh, good left uppercut to the body. Wait. Okay, that was a little low. It was straight a little low. I thought he hurt him for a minute. No, he just stepped back like, yo, dude, you hit me in the ball sack. You hit me in the prostate area. Good left uppercut to the body. One, two for Itoma. Ooh, good straight left to the body by Itoma. He jumps in with a straight left. I wouldn't recommend him doing that in the future. Trying to get those shots off. He's doing some like Fabio Wardley like stuff, you know. Fabio does that type of shit, and it's a terrible technique. He needs to take that technique back where he got it from. You know, in Itoma, he's walking back to his corner looking kind of defeated. He's wondering, like, what the hell is this guy? What does this guy got in his head? Fury not a weed guy. He's a coke or meth guy. I don't think he's on meth. But, you know, I don't, you know what? To be fair, I don't know enough. I don't know enough of those. You know, growing up in like partially in Miami, you know, you get accustomed to like coke head shit, but like meth, not so much. Oh shit. For Zhang tonight, this could be an old school dust up. I think Zhang starts well and then he has some success later on. I see the pace and the pressure getting him. Daryl Haynes, I see about the same. Keep that clubber warm. Fury will look slow against Usyk, but might win with tricks. Well, if the tricks are cheating, that's what it is. And you know, he has to do some roughhouse tactics. Oh, good jab by Dovchenko. Yeah, Toma's just a kid. Ooh, good straight left uppercut, overhand right. And see, Dovchenko's putting his head down. Meth is an amazing thing. The fuck? Skrilla 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. From Ireland, best boxing channel on YouTube. Keep it up. Thomas Kinney. Appreciate you, brother. A minute and a half left. Itoma looks like he's going to break that knockout streak tonight because it looks like he's not going to get that knockout. I know he's looking for it. Straight lefty lands. Dovchenko shakes his hands. He's trying to shake off some, maybe some fatigue for holding his hands like this, you know, for that long a time. Now it's time for Dovchenko to, if he gets that close to Itoma, he needs to start working. He needs to start throwing body punches. He needs to turn into a Derek Chisora. You know, Derek Chisora gets right there and starts, bow, bow, just letting shots go. That's what he should do. Good straight left for Itoma. And see, Itoma's really trying to hit him with those shots and knock him out, but he's took the best of them. Straight left lands for Itoma. It's 18. He lays on the ropes. He's doing a little clowning a bit, which, you know. Oh. Oh, good right. Good exchange by these two. Hey, now Itoma's learned something. I can't knock everybody out, and I need to learn how to box and defend myself a lot more. Okay? That's what he should learn. Yeah, he got caught with all types of shots, man. And you know, more power to him. Albuga. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Luca Mora. Don't get me involved in I'm focused on the fight. Gloves are off, sweet science, still talking Fury, I see. Absolutely. You know, these guys are going to talk Fury until he says something else. Kurt, get the drums ready. drums are ready. Rod, drums are ready. As you can see, I hit harder than Joshua and Usyk, says Unicat, coming in with those bombs. Shout out Kurt from Nottingham, UK. One moment, guys. We got 400 in the building. Shout out Kurt from Nottingham, UK. Nathan Francis in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Joshua and Usyk are not powerful. I don't know about that. But then again, would you want the most skill or do you want the most power? You know? So I would want the most skill. I want to possess power. Zhang has about 4 rounds to hurt Joyce. He is fat. AF tonight. Hey, Kurt, do you think he'll beat Tyson's record? I don't know. There's a possibility. It depends on how he's managed. Fury, all skill, no heart. All talk, no ball. All dare, no flair. Well, he just made it look real bad for himself, man. That's all I'm going to say. Nigeria boxers, AV, Nephilim, blood, DNA. I don't know what that means. I thought Zhang beat Ergovic. Well, Joyce fought the best person that he could fight that's available. You got to give him that. Tony Lyons, who pulled out of the fight. Usyk did. That was basically a chess move, mind games. And this is what happened. Tyson Fury is good at mind games, but he sucked at this one because he lost the mind game battle. See, all of his points that he tried to make were not really met, and they had no impact because for every point he tried to make, Usyk gave him a better counter. You know, and see, to the point where when it came down to money, because that's what it was all about. When it came down to the one thing that we thought that was going to halt the fight, Usyk made it possible. And when Tyson wouldn't jump on it, that's pretty much left everybody up to like, you know, Tyson, I liked him, but he's full of shit because he could have, okay, instead of talking about how stupid his promoters or handlers are, just, you know, if you felt that he was really worth 70%, it's like this. Tyson Fury, if you feel that you were 70%, why are you bitching about how stupid they are? If that shows that you don't even believe, do you believe you're 70%? or you thought, or you made them think that you were, or you made them think that you were, or they were desperate and you were the supreme guy. You know, it's like, damn, if you believe that, why are you not jumping on it? But you just showed how dumb an idea it was for me to offer you 70-30, and you guys actually took it. But what does it really mean? Why are you trying to avoid the elephant in the room? The elephant in the room is you didn't take the fight based on what you felt that you were worth, and you brought up something else in replace of the problem that we thought that was going to cause the fight to a screeching halt. So when he started bringing out rematch clauses, nobody was talking about a rematch clause. That's just almost like when a guy gets brought in for theft, right? He gets brought in for theft. But then he says, I didn't kill anyone. And the cops say, the detectives say, we never said you killed anybody. Why are you bringing that shit up for? You know. I like Joyce, but he can't beat Usyk if they give him 3 rounds to start with. I mean, he can't start slow with Usyk. Usyk will get them rounds behind him and shit. You know. Moses can beat Dubois Moses can beat Dubois but Frank will protect Dubois from both. I'm not even sure that he beats Dubois. You know, you mean Moses? I don't know if Moses beats Dubois. I know he's faster, but that doesn't mean much. I mean, he didn't buckle when he got hit. I mean, he took those shots, but taking them from Dubois? What if Dubois hit him with those shots? Even the Great Iron Mike couldn't knock everyone out. That's true. Gold hanger Kurt is worldwide. Absolutely. My bro uses the GOT ringtone too. Absolutely. I got to, man. Look, one of my 2 best shows, Power and Game of Thrones. And it's like almost looking at those shows, it's sad. It's like shows are bittersweet because shows eventually has to come to a conclusion. They have to end. You know, as much as I like Power, I knew it had to end. 6 seasons, that's it. I'm watching Snowfall, lit show. And I don't think it's as good as Power, but it's very good. It's going to have to end. But, I mean, it wasn't better than Power. Game of Thrones at least had 8 seasons. So we had more of it. We had more of an adventure through different characters that came to rise and fall. But it had to end. Now, what makes you miss the is when you see another, like a spinoff or a prequel. You know, of course, these sequels to these, it's like, it's not the same. This, like it's just not. It's just, you know what I mean? Like some shows just had that thing about them that drew you towards it. You know, the characters and everything else. You know what I watch now, though, that reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones? Well, some of the characters. You have Pascal and the Mormont chick. You know, they play The Last of Us. So they're both from Game of Thrones. You know, Pedro Pascal, and I forget the girl's name, but they're both from there. Just finished the season of that. Kurt Bomack would be a good boxing trainer for Moses Itoma. Yeah, he would, based on the way he fights and moves. He could, he could do something. Joshua has no power. He could not knock Franklin out. I mean, who has knocked Franklin out? See what you're saying, Unicat, as he did something that someone else already done. For one, it doesn't make him any special. It makes him about the same because he did average on what someone else did. You know, even though I think Joshua actually convincingly beat Jermaine Franklin. It just wasn't in a. It wasn't in a way that excited us. It was just some shit that he did. So. But nobody else did that. 400 folks and only 150 likes. Hit the like button for Kurt. Richard S. Member. Joe Callis says Happy Easter. Okay. Paladine Poker. Cap. AJ versus Usyk was a masterclass. Fantastic to watch. It was a more of a technical fight than Wilder and Tyson. Tyson and Wilder fought like they had something to prove, and they did. And and to a lot of people. See, Tyson had to show him that I could still put you down and still hurt you and still drop you and still stop you. Bars. Wilder had to prove that, hey, I can and I am the best, and he did cheat me. So basically, the third fight revolved around everything that we talked for the last 2 years before in between those fights. See, Tyson Fury showed him without a shadow of a doubt. That's why in round 3 I was so lit, because I knew Tyson Fury could hurt Wilder. I knew Wilder can be hurt. I knew Wilder wasn't as durable than people said he was. He's not. He's not as durable as people think he is. Okay? He's just not. Everyone has an Achilles heel, man, or Achilles heel. Wilder beat Joshua by far. Wilder beats Joshua by far. Wilder don't beat anyone. He knocks them out. You got to get it right. Kurt, are you showing us the fight live? Or Bira? No. Elliot Roger. Mike Tyson had both skill and power. He did, Elliot. Jonathan Anderson thought it would be on Sky. It's on BT Sports. Have to pay extra. What a ripoff. Yeah, I feel bad for you, bro, because we got ESPN Plus over here. Ask Pulev if Joshua was powerful. King Mike Hall coming in with that knowledge. Pulev was a tough mother sucker. And even and see, here's the deal. Even Chisora, and Chisora's a heavy puncher. You ask, like, well, damn, how did you do it? Chisora hit Usyk flush. Joe Collis, shout out from UK prison. Pentonville, counterpunch to you. Pentonville in the building. Yeah, I'm gonna get back on Oz, man. I've been watching Oz. I had to rewatch Oz, man. Kurt, your video has frozen. Reset your electronics. I don't know about that. Kurt, love from Afghanistan. Nice. Fear ran from Usyk says more murders clues. Was Fury's last public video the shit house? He's been very quiet since his trainer burst his bubble of lies. Aaron Edson, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Love from Korea. Steel wins more often. You have to be lucky with power. Good evening. Mario from Watford, UK. Mario Stone 78. Counterpunch to you, brother. Robbie says, Kurt, this is the daddy of boxing channels. Kurt is the daddy of boxing channels. Thanks for all your hard work. Appreciate you, brother. Ricky Super says, Wilder is the greatest. I am the greatest. I can't knock anybody out. I knocked Tyson out. They took it from me. They lied. I knocked Joshua out and Usyk. I knocked them out real quick. Boss. Boss. That's my 33% Nigerian tone right there. That's my Nigerian tone. That's my chant. You want to see my Alabama chant? Bomb squad! Kurt, your shit is frozen. Can't hear the fight. You're not supposed to hear the fight. Kurt, kick all the kids out of here. Greatest ducker in the history of the heavyweight division. Fury ducked Usyk, period. Well, hit available to piss everybody off. Fury's on multiple video time. Fury's on video multiple times ducking Usyk. Who? I don't know him. He's just a guy that known about to beat the bodybuilder. He's a guy that beat the guy that you last fought, Jared Chum. You know? Breaking Bad is the best show ever made. Michael, I got to watch that. A friend of mine got mad at me. You ain't never seen Breaking Bad. Shout out to D. Mon Webster. He says, you ain't never seen Breaking Bad. Look, I need you to do better. I need you to do better. I need you to do better. Kurt, lose weight, man. Damn, MP. Fury fans, boys, are deluded. One excited heavyweight. Yeah, I am going to lose about 20 pounds. I got to get ready. Got to get fit. Fury's a cheat. Breaking Bad is a sick show. We got our first super chat of the day. Nathan Alvarez or Alvides. What's up, Kurt? What's your prediction for Garcia Tank? Man, that's a hard show because see these, I don't know. Tank. Why? Why not? Because I think Tank can take those shots, but then, you know, it depends on how Garcia fights. You know, Garcia might wait in the back and catch him with that left hook. Kurt, you keep freezing. Just okay. Am I freezing? How am I doing? Testing. Not freezing at all for me. What do you win? Okay. Am I freezing? Can you guys give me a update? Nobody beats Tank or Shakur. They're the best in the world in boxing. Okay, Skrilla Sif. Okay, Gray says no freezing. Skrilla 50, no freezing. Gray, what's up, brother? Kind of punch to you. Glenn, member. Not freezing. Okay, cool. All good. We all okay. I don't know, man. Maybe you gotta reset your shit and then come back because I'm not getting that from everybody. You know, you would have saw it though. You'd have saw like as many comments I have coming in. You know, we got 400 people in here. So out of the 400, you know, I wouldn't. You are freezing a bit. Okay, the Natural Club Fitness. Okay, you're good on my end. All right, the Natural Club of Fitness. Shut out and come back in. Shakur ain't never been hit with a shot like Tank's. Well, that's true. You know, Shakur, you know, he's Man, I'm going to stop everybody. I just believe I'm the best. I believe I'm the best, man. Well, you know, you got to get hit by the best. Just come on. Who's fighting? Who is more popular boxer in the U.S., Mike Tyson or Holyfield? It's Mike Tyson, bro. Mike Tyson is that world guy. He's that world representation of boxing. People in China know Mike Tyson, Japan, Australia, England, Africa. You know what I mean? Like Canada. I mean, he's everywhere. Everybody knows Mike Tyson. You know Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson. They know Mike every fucking where. They know Mike like Ali. You know? I'm gonna beat him up, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Fire just saying Tank throws bombs quickly and technically. Okay, so we have Michaela Mayer versus Lucy Wildheart. All right, 10 rounds. Coming up next, we have Women's Night of Boxing. Okay, like Chavez, they knew Mike in my parents' village in Africa. Jimmy Ola, see what I mean? People knew Mike Tyson. Pow! Hey, Counterpunch family, let's go. Mark Purdy, what's up, buddy? What's up, brother? Exactly how many Japanese fighters defend their belt in Japan? Mike did. Yeah, he didn't do really well, but he did. He attempted. My opinion. Cheers, Kurt. Michaela is a lioness. They coming on to Game of Thrones. Are they? Are they really? Here it is.
On it, Lucy Wildheart for a rock.
Are they? I want to hear that. Kurt being composed in the maelstrom. I knew of Mike Tyson before I knew of Ali. Wow. But I think that deals with age too. Evening, Kurt. How do you enjoy the show so far? Oh, it's all right.
And she is now having the opportunity of a lifetime. Well, she cheesy. You see that cheese on her face? You see that cheese on her face? No doubt about it. He's happy to be there. He's happy to be there, but she told us she didn't just come from London.
Oh, yeah. I hear it. Cool. Then it's like, dude. Like, what happened? Dude, no lie. About 3 years ago, I was doing a live on a Charlo fight, on a Charlo card. It was Jamal and Jermel. And they were just talking. I don't know what the fuck it was. And they copyrighted, striked me. And that was on my other channel. Count Drago coming in with love. Picks Fury Ortiz versus Chisora. And Big Baby Miller versus Wallin. That would be nice. Okay, Ortiz and Chisora. I don't know. Because I think Chisora could probably get Ortiz out of there because Chisora is more, I feel, he's in better shape. Don't get me wrong, they're both worn, they're just torn. But honestly, I think I don't know. That's a fight you want to see, though. Two older cats. Go at it. Zhang with the big bang by the 6th round, says Cisco Perez. Member! That won't focus Mike Saint. Yeah, Mike Tyson was the first boxing match I ever watched in 96 or 97. Damn. I met Holyfield down in Alabama after he whooped Douglas. I have an autograph with fried chicken grease on it. Carl Young. Man, I remember back in the day, bro, when Holyfield beat everybody. I mean, he was like that guy. You know, he was on a Burger King commercial, and back then, Burger King had these little sliders, man. They were called little buddies. You know what I mean? And his thing was, this is what he said: "Pop a buddy in the mouth. Pop a buddy in the mouth." That's what he said. Pop a buddy in the mouth. And, you know, it was cheesy as shit, but, you know, it was Holyfield. Good evening, Kurt. Hope you are doing well, brother. Bill, member. Doing great, bro. Doing great. Got to put you, you know, on front lines. Jared is the next heavyweight champ. You know, and I would love to see someone like Jared fight someone like Joyce, because then he would have to understand what it's like to get in there and pace himself. Zhang has become a cult leader after a heroic loss, being robbed by the judges, just like Wileen. Yeah, but see, unlike Wileen ain't had that opportunity like him. Wileen's been kind of falling through the cracks. Michael Trevor, Kurt, you are a good guy. You have you may have fighters you prefer, but you're not a hater of anyone. You always keep it real. Appreciate it, man. You know. But no, man, I definitely try because, you know. She's from Sweden. Lucy Wildheart. She's 10-1-4. Nice. You think Joyce will be a champ? He could be. You know? Joyce, 8th round. KO Joyce is well solid. Anyone Joyce trains. I don't know, man. Heavyweight division's weird because these bigger dudes can be swinging these big-ass shots, bro. Jared Anderson sucks all height. I don't know. I think Jared Anderson is very good. You better ask Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Kurt, British boxing or American? What's your all? See, I wouldn't even chose any of that. Hey, it's Manny Robles. He's training Michaela. Oh, Kurt, who do you think? Who do you think is the scariest fighter of all time? I would say Sonny Liston. What do you say? Scariest fighter? I say Ika Barabuchi. I'd say Ika Barabuchi. I mean, he was unbeaten and he was just ferocious. He was crazy. See, that's the difference. See, when you have someone crazy, like when you have a crazy fighter, and then he's technically good and he's a savage, but he's fucking like Mike Tyson was like that. But Mike was kind of different. I think Mike was just on drugs. I think Mike was just on drugs and pressure fuck with him. So Mike Tyson, let's put AJ on cocaine. That was Mike Tyson in the 90s. If AJ was on coke, he was all imagine a coked up fucking AJ. That was Tyson. That was Mike Tyson back then. He was a legit dangerous crazy. Yeah, look, that's mental health right there. Let me show you Josh. I'm gonna get something to drink. Let me show you Joshua coked up. Man, I gotta show you this. This shit's hilarious. I'm ad-libbing the shit out of it. You know what I mean? I don't even know how it's gonna go. But you guys are going to be the first to know. Bars. Here's Joshua coked up, guys. Check this out. Yeah, everybody hate us. You all hate us. That's why I say you all hate us, bitches. All haters. Get off me. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? I want to train. I want to train. I'm African. I want to train. I'm more than strong. No. I want to train. I wish I had a little coke. Damn, Carl Young. Tell us how you really feel, brother. Joe is the next world champ. There's no doubt. I'm strong. Look at my muscles. Fuck Usyk. That's good. What is that? Colombia. We need to go there. We need to take a holiday. I I got money. Let's go. We'll make a Coke. We'll make our own factory. We'll be like Frank Lucas. Fuck the weed. Let's do some Coke. Where have you been all my life? Kurt, I disagree. Mike had a damaged, fucked up upbringing. AJ had it all well, easy compared. Yeah, he had some fucked up shit went with him. I see AJ really doing that. Yeah, AJ getting fucked and high and wasted and twisted and bent. Imagine that shit. Okay, Kurt, best top free trilogies you have seen. Well, you know what? If Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez 4 was the third, I think the third was kind of like a bullshit fight. The fourth would have been that. So that was not really a trilogy, but that's the first thing I think of. You've had the shit before, haven't you, Kurt? Had what shit, bro? Whatever do you mean? Dubois is more like Frank Bruno than AJ. Well, Dubois trains with Frank Bruno. I mean, it's countless videos where they're in the gym together. And I'm talking, this is round 2, and these guys are fucking banging. This is a good fight here. AJ grew up in private school. It was in Nigeria. We didn't have Coke. We had hope. You can really represent Chisora with that voice. Yeah, I think Tyson. I think AJ's a good fighter. I think he's made a lot of money. And he's ready to go the fuck home and, enjoy himself. Last time I seen him on a date, I really think AJ needs to get some pussy. He has all these guys around, and I'm like, look, we're the women. I got my wife at home, so I don't worry about, pussy. This guy has 18 guys around, and I think he needs to go get him some woman. I need to take this guy to Brazil, all the big booty women, and take AJ and take him to a brothel and lock him up. AJ, I'm coming to get you Tuesday. Let's keep him in 3 days. AJ come out of there AJ come out of there like 15 pounds lighter. AJ, he came in 250. He comes out, he was 233 pounds. Those women ate him alive. Sounds like an American Chisora. Paul Mac, or Mac Paul. Good evening, Kurt. You mimic Money Mayweather more. Imagine Money. I think AJ, we need to bring him to America. Hook him up with one of my best women. Spend a time in DR. Anyone there can teach you how to play the congas. He said anyone, the congas? They don't really call congas in DR. A lot of DR is like this place that it reminds me of. It's not like Cuba at all. I mean, I don't really know much about what I've known of Cuba, but it's because it's more modern than that, way more modern than Cuba. Cuba's like fucking in the past, but DR is like this place that reminds me of the 90s because they listen to shit like old classic salsa music. Sure, it's like bachata, and that's what their dance is. That's kind of like the thing. Merengue's big too, but bachata's bigger. But for like a pastime, if it's not like reggaeton or stuff like that, it's definitely like a it's like old school salsa from like the 90s, or the early 90s. And, they listen to a lot of Mark Anthony, a lot of Frankie Ruiz, Albuga, que tú sabes de. Yeah. But listen, it's like, oh, good punching. Fuck, Mayer just caught her with a 2-piece and she just curved over and she took it. Now she's back. I think she was stunned for a while. Oh, Wildheart. Wildheart has a Wildheart coming out to them Game of Thrones. But I mean, they listen to a lot of Frankie Ruiz, and I'm like, damn, and it's just like everywhere's a party. You got bodegas everywhere. It's real crowded. I really prefer the country in DR, to be honest. Like, I go to places like Santiago or Santo Domingo. They are just busy all the time. Like, I don't know if. Oh man, dude, what the hell? He massacred this kid. Jeez, who's the dude with the dreads? Denzel Bentley. Jesus, first round knockout. And improves to 18-2 with 15 KOs. I wonder who beat him. I thought Mayer won against Baumgartner. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm covering it, Kurt. I need a burger from the US. These UK burgers are crap. Well, I try to get burgers from actual places like with ground beef. AJ is a true fighting woman. I told AJ, I say, AJ, we're coming to Brazil, AJ. And we're not leaving until you get your cock waxed. You're going to have some fun, man. If I see you in a gym, we're going to fight bare knuckle in the beach. Joshua's always in the fucking gym. I say, Joshua, if you treat a woman like the gym, they would love you forever. Women's boxing is bad as USA. Dude, I like women boxing. It's more action. Where does Bob want to see with the belts? Alicia Baumgartner is really pretty. Yeah, she's hot. Wasn't she with who's this cat's name? Good counter from Wildheart. Is AJ gay? I don't think so. It's just, I don't see, like, okay, I understand, like, privacy, because, like, like, I had to tell my current girlfriend, well, once upon a time, and she's like, well, why don't you have pictures, like, because, I have models that, model or whatever. And she's like, well, why don't you show me? And I'm like, no, I don't do that. I don't expose, who I'm with. I mean, I'm not that type of dude. I'm not an exhibitionist. I don't need approval from anybody to who I'm dating. I date fine chicks. I love women. So any chick you see me with, they're going to be more than likely hot. They're going to be like a 7 or up. Okay. So, so like, and you got to be careful of people that want to be seen too. It's like, why is it in that important? So, AJ was gay. He'd be more scary. Huh? Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I heard gay people can fight. Look at Zhelei Zhang's like. I'm like, okay, what is he listening to? Let's see, what the hell is he listening to?
Chance against the most.
Okay, he's getting into the zone, man. He's getting into the zone. Yeah, validation. And I'm like, yo, Barabucci needed psychiatric help with some people around. Don't matter if he's gay. Can he fight? Been good. That's true. I mean, but like the stereotype, though, you don't fight a gay guy. A gay guy will fuck you up, That's what I used to, that was the thing, right? So shit changes over time. Grow up people with the regards to the gay shit. Penny Royal T counterpunch to you. Yeah, people just want to know shit. I thought that was the stupidest thing ever, though. Like if you're gay, like who cares? Unless you're one of them type of people that impose you. So, like if being gay was like being a vegetarian, that would be a problem. Why? Because vegetarians are fucking obnoxious. They always want, like, they're a vegetarian, so they make you feel like you should be. So if they see you eating a steak or a piece of chicken or some fish even, they're like, hey, let me tell you, man, that's bad what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, so if gay was like that, okay, you'd be a problem. Or, somebody always trying to come on to you or somebody trying to harass you. That sucks, because you do have people like that, that just, I just don't understand the whole concept of, like, why would you care who you sleeping with? You know what I mean? Like, that's stuff supposed, you don't walk outside to the park and see two people banging it out. I mean, you just don't see that. Why? Because it's a private fucking matter. Good left hook by Mayer. These girls are going at it, bro. While I'm talking, I'm watching these guys or gals just hammering each other. And they're in the phone booth. My friend, we can all call each other gay or say that gay. Okay. Keep it real time. Yes. I fucking love rare steak. Dude, I love medium to medium rare. And what happens, that people fuck it up. I don't know if it's a down south thing or whatever. I love going to Texas Roadhouse, and I love my steaks with the onions and the mushrooms on top. And the mushrooms has that sauce with it, and it drips into the meat. And I love it, dude. I'm a wolf, bro. I'm a wolf. Kurt Renissing Gay J tonight. I don't know what that means, but fuck off. It kind of sounds like some bullshit you say, and then you're like, what did I say? When people just get sick of you talking shit, and then they kick you out, and you're like, oh, I'm just joking. You're like, it's almost like, okay, you're trolling. Joking is one thing, but like when you troll, it's like that's what you call trolling. Like you get beat the fuck up for saying shit like that, the shit you say. Like if you were there, I would have punched you in your face if I knew what you meant. But it sounded like some shit you were trying to say that was sexual between me and another man. That's that type of shit that'll get you fucked up. And then it's almost like, well, hey, yeah, I didn't mean anything. Well, it's like maybe you should hang around Billy Joe or Tyson Fury or who else that just jokes about dumb shit like that. I mean, it's just like, no. And it's just almost like, whatever. I'm a pescatarian, and I don't give a fuck what you eat. Absolutely, Mark Bailey. How long until the fight? Relish in burger. Kurt, do you think Fury retires? He should retire. Some people say Bruce Lee was gay, so what? Well, I mean, yeah, the whole thing is so what? But then again, I mean, to put energy into it is kind of pointless because it's just like, I think this is the thing. Once you hear someone say, I heard, okay, let's get that back to the source, because that heard shit can mean anything. Like, where'd you get it from? Oh, I just heard. Okay, that means you don't remember. Oh, Kurt, I kiss you if you, what? Bruce Lee. He said, oh, no homo. Yes, Furies, please, no more of your face around Tyson Fury. Case FC is so garbage. We got different type of chicken here, though. I mean, we have KFC, but nobody, like, I don't see, oh, it got me a KFC. Like, nobody really eats that shit here. People eat Southern classic chicken, and most people eat Popeyes. KFC is like, where the hell did he come from? Huh. I got a hornet in here, and he's flying around. Apologies, Kurt. Rambling back to the program. Let off stream. King Grayson. Yeah, I mean it's just like certain shit. Like if like I'm assuming most people like that come here like you're just cool. But when you say something like just kind of stupid and it's just really out of line stuff. Just like Mike Tyson said, no, I won't be talking shit about anybody to that regard because you don't know who will kill you. He put it like that. But then again, you don't know who will like fuck you up for saying stuff. But then it's like, if you talk that type of shit, you have to be ready to fight. Like don't let your mouth get you in trouble because, you don't know what a person's triggers are. You know what I mean? Especially when a person that really don't tolerate a lot of stupid stuff, Yeah, I wouldn't be gay too. Other stuff is going on. Okay. Did you see how the Frank is looking after these girls? I didn't see Frank and Warren. Shit, I mean, look, man, leave Frank alone, man. Look, I like a lot of people like they criticize older guys, for looking at women. Dude, they're still men, bro. Just like older women look at guys and be like, "Oh my, Sonny, you look what big muscles you have." Oh my, could you carry my groceries? I just love decent beef. This has gone weird. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Kurt, where's Uncle C? Man, he's over there with his son up north. I feel like I know Kurt. Yeah, MP. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you don't like certain stuff. Like I don't really like block people like unless it's like racist or sexist. That was rather sexist. So he really should. Because you have to have a zero tolerance for certain shit. Kurt, you are a Dalsa? I don't think so. Kurt will be on the next episode of Grandmother's Lovers. Boom. There you go. Wait, what? Those chicks gonna fight for 12 rounds. Yeah, I think it's a 10 rounder though. I think it's a 10 rounder. But the good news is the fight is next, the main event. Back soon, Big Daddy K. I'd bang Joyce's mother. Racist must stop. Stop calling people white and black and of chat. I didn't see any of that, but maybe I need some more wrenches because yeah, it is a 10 rounder. What time does the fight start? After this one. People are ready brave when they are in front of a keyboard. Yeah, that's true. Everyone go have a piss and get a brew. Won't be so too long now. Absolutely. Chat not behaving. I don't know. A couple weird people. I mean, it's all good. I got rid of the problem. I'm gonna show affection to a fighter and run away before they can fight me. It's a 12 rounder. I mean, are we talking about the next fight? Yeah, the next fight is, I believe. Because the 12, it's supposed to be a 12 rounder because see, Joyce is in, like, he's the WBO interim. So if he's fighting someone, he's giving up his opportunity, or he's possibly giving up his opportunity. He's putting it on the line. Y'all drunk and got hungry. Did Itoma knock out the Ukrainian guy? No, he didn't. Vladislav, he didn't. If you haven't got a sense of humor, then you are forked. This is a 10-rounder. Good fight to boot. Oh, they trade punches on that. Trade right hooks. Good left hook from Wildheart. Another good left hook for Wildheart. Joyce beats AJ, Fury, and Wilder. Damn. If Joyce does that, it would have been something that we would have never predicted. These girls are throwing those hands, man. They are. Only Amanda Serrano has pop in the women's division. Over 20 years old can be 12 rounds. Boxing fan says women boxing is crap. Well, you know, I think women's boxing is very competitive because they actually use what they've learned. They don't do a lot of grabbing. They don't do a lot of that bullshit because that's kind of, like, people don't teach you that. You teach yourself that with the habits that you create while trying to navigate, you know, through certain things. And if you can't handle a certain position, a lot of people grab when in trouble or grab when in doubt. Who placed the bet on Zhang? Come on, don't be shy. This is a boxing channel, not a comedy channel, not an LGBT channel. Plain and simple. Take all those weird energies to the rainbow, whatever. Yeah. Joe Joyce has the gem of good shot to the body by Wildheart. I mean, this should, you know what? If they're going to have, okay, if it's going to be 10 rounds, I mean, if it's going to be, it should at least be 6 rounds at 3 minutes. I think that's better. Because this 2-minute shit is, you know, it's not enough time. No, it's not really fast paced, Davy Jones. Is the fact that the fucking you have like good combinations. Ooh, nice combinations from Mayer. Why does Mayer look like a taller version of fucking Sharon Stone? Lucille Riker was the only decent female boxer there was. The rest are handbags. No, shit. You had Mia St. John. You had Christy Martin. You had Layla Ali. Oh, you had shit. You had Ann Wolfe, which was an absolute beast. Boxing and comedy channel. There could be some comedy in boxing. Zhang KOs him in 1 round. Nothing wrong with a little comedy. Carl Young, counterpunch to you. Junior Bongura comes in with that 79 cent worth of pounds. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Kurt Donovan, Razor Ruddock versus Wilder. I don't know, man. Because Razor Ruddock was a beast. You got those old school cats, man. They beat the shit out of everybody that's here. Junior, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. 3 rounds, absolutely. Yeah, they need 3 rounds, man. They're not, it's too fast. See, people think, oh, it's fast. No, it's going fast because the shit's like, it's cut. You know, they take a third of the fighting time that they should be fighting out. Shit, I could fight for 2 rounds of fucking, you know what I mean? 2 rounds? Imagine I'm sparring with people for 2 rounds. Shit, I'll be, yeah. You know? Because I know I only have that to go, that short amount of time to go. You know, that 3rd round means a lot, you know? The 3rd round is a reason why 3 rounds are necessary. Oh, look at her mouth. Damn, she's bloody. Her face is a bloody mask. Look at Wildheart's bloody mouth. Damn, she looks sick. Oh, good body shots from Mayer. Mayer looking like a, you know what? No, Mayer's looking like a heavy head, like a big ass Heather Locklear. Can you buy a burger for 79 cents? No, I can't buy a burger for 79 cents, but everything helps. You know, it all helps the channel. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care if it's 50. I don't care, man. But I think how much is 79 cents? That's at least $1, like a US dollar. Yo, Kurt, would you rather take punches from Floyd or get stung by a bee? I'd rather get stung by a bee. Joe Joyce reminds me of Homer Simpson boxing. Reminds me of George Foreman. Yeah, that nose is leaking. Yeah, that's her nose. Looks like she's been in Colombia too long. I wish Michaela was good looking. More eye candy. It's always better. I mean, she don't look bad. I mean, look, here's the thing. I mean, these chicks are in for battle. They ain't here for a fucking beauty contest, man. She's a lot prettier than fucking Wildheart. You know, Wildheart looks like a fucking village girl or something. You know? But then again, like a woman's beauty has nothing to do but how fine she is. Like Michaela Mayer's fine. She's tall, got nice legs. She's sexy. You know what I mean? She's in shape, you know, and she's pretty. It's just, you're not going to see fucking makeup and shit on. I dated a girl, bro. I dated a girl that used to just go to the fucking, she used to go to the gym with makeup on. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting product. And it just dawned on me. She was an exhibitionist. She wanted to look a certain way. You know what I mean? And that's one of those people that go to the gym and actually to get attention. You know, looks don't necessarily make a phone. Hell no. If you're you could be like a fine, ugly ass woman. You could have like a badass body. That's what makes you fine. You know, beauty, you know, to me, it's like you look at like eyes and you look at, you know, features and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, I have a thing about eyelashes, you know. I like my women with long eyelashes. That's fucking hot. Bill Keaveney, member, coming in with that Cinco. Which boxers would you have at dinner to talk boxing past or present? Roy Jones Jr., Malik Scott, he's a good one. Paula Malignaggi's a good one. Muhammad Ali, of course, he would have to be there. No, Tyson Fury, no. I mean, I don't think Tyson gives you like realistic. Sometimes he does. Sometimes. You know. But yeah, those, you know, Roy for sure. I would love to sit there and hang out with Roy. Kurt and Paulie. Yeah. I mean, like Paulie could talk his ass off. So here's the thing: you just listen to Paulie. Paulie's gonna, I just think it's a good thing. I mean, a lot of these fighters got a lateral movement, but a lot of people gave up the flurries, and understand there's power boxing, and power boxing is a lot different because the conditioning was different. A lot of people are lazy; they like to throw in one punch at a time, as opposed to combinations to get that guy out of there. Like Oscar De La Hoya had he had a massive amount of flurries, and those flurries had power on them. You just sit there and listen to this guy. You could, Larry Holmes, Butterbean. Let's go, Zhang. Rocky Marciano seems like a chill guy. Yeah, he would. He does, but Rocky won't teach you shit. Rocky will just teach you, hey, you got to get in there and I fucking nail him. And I got that guy out of there. Probably be going 1,000,000 miles per hour. Yeah, he does. He be talking shit. James J. Braddock would be an interesting dinner guest if we are including The Departed. James Braddock. Yeah, he would talk about his struggles for sure. Fury would insist on eating 70% of the food. Go for it, Joyce. Smash and bash him up. Chinese Pakwa Joe won't eat Chinese again after the night. Damn. Would love to hang out with Fury. Fury had you doing coke with him and shit. Come on, my boy. Let's go. I got a little something for you in the back. Whoa, wait. What do you got? What do you got, Tyson? Come on, you Dulsa. Don't be a scared bitch. What, are you scared? I got Billy Joe in the back with me. His head is blown. Facts. I think Fury would be fun to hang out with. I think he would too. Drink beer and shit. Come on, let's have an Irish breakfast. Kurt, who you going for? I don't have a pony in the show. I like Joyce, but like Zhang, I think he got shitted on. What would probably be even if Zhang beat Joyce? That would make boxing real even right now on the platform of the people that are not champions. Okay, these are high top guys that we're dealing with. We're not talking about guys that maybe one day. No, these guys are on the verge of fighting for a championship. See, Zhang just came out of an elimination opportunity. Now he's going back into another elimination opportunity, but for a different sanctioning body. So no, these are fights that are legitimate, and these fights didn't need to happen. They weren't forced to happen. Joyce made the fight happen. Zhang accepted this fight to happen. So we're watching this fight happen, and that's a great thing. My boys hung out with Fury at the Barclays when he went into the ring after the Wilder fight. Fury is a wild boy. Scance rants. I think, and if that was when he pushed Wilder, oh man. Wait, after the Wilder fight. Okay, no. At the Barclays. Okay, that was after, because I thought you were talking about the one before. I'm listening to Kurt. I'm going to keep my trap closed. Usyk would be funny, I feel. Yeah, Usyk would just be doing jokes and practical shits. But no, to hang around Tyson, yeah, Tyson would. Tyson will get you in some trouble, man. I just think Tyson will have you fucking drunk kicking taxi cabs with him. Come on, kick it, fuck you. Hey, that's a good kick cut. Have another beer, matey. Let's go back into the pub. Fuck him. Fucking shithouse. Sausages. Let's have a shot, boyo. Fury wants to stick to his word and fulfill his promise to fight Joyce. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. Oh, Mike will make you a legend. No, you'll make him a bigger legend when he knocks you out.
journey.
Come on, Joe. No, Tyson Fury might really be with that gay shit. I don't know. Tyson Fury might just be a totally different dude when he's on the sauce, you know. Okay, here we go. Do you know Hat Man Strikes? No, I don't. Like your ringtone, Kurt. No, that's actually not a ring. Well, it is a ringtone, but that's just the Google Meet shit. Don't see the Juggernaut lose. Do you know? Really hope it's a good fight. Come on, Juggernaut. Like your ringtone. Fury promised the fight to Joyce next if Usyk fell through after the Chisora fight. Yeah, well, that's what he did. So let's see it. Wins referees review. I have the first one coming out Monday. Monday is the deadline. Fury's gonna fight Manuel Char. He probably is. Hey, Joshua Pussywah, I help you, Fury. Help you promote these fucking gay Jay. Monday. That will never get old. Man, Tyson was high as hell. Dude, I was just saying, you know what? Tyson's gone. Why would Tyson have those type of seats and you're gone for that amount of time? You know what I mean? Joe Joyce, dude, he's just banging. Big ass dude. That's a big stropping motherfucker. Because he's solid everywhere. He's not like, he's solid everywhere. You know what I mean? He's just a big boy. Big old ravaging ass dude, man. Good, because I know Weeks and Bayless just needs to retire. Bayless ain't going nowhere. Kurt is live. Okay, so Joe Joyce versus Zhang next heavyweight, 12 rounds coming up next. Yes. 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 Oh, man. I'm drinking my Compton water today, man. I'm taking it easy. I'm taking it easy. I'm taking it easy, I like the Compton water, I'm taking it. Joe the Juggernaut. Joe Joyce. Yeah, he took some solid shots from fucking. And look, these guys hitting Joe Joyce. They're like, dude, but look at Joe's neck though. He's a big boy. He's one of those big ass super chins. Fucking chins like this, fucking wide. It's like it's like this. Boxing isn't that big in China. They care more about traditional martial arts. Make Kurt, if Fury beats Usyk and Joshua, is he the best in his era. Yep, because he already beat Wilder. Who else is in the fight besides Joe Joyce? Daniel Dubois, Andy Ruiz, Jared Anderson, Frank Sanchez. I mean, if Tyson Fury beats Usyk and he beats Joshua, dude, he's the fucking best. He's the best in this era. You can't take that away from him. If he beats him, but he got to fight him. Say, Kurt, can you tap that drum? Yeah, I can do a little something. Yeah. Kurt, realistically, Joyce hasn't ran into a heavyweight with real power, speed, and precision. Smooth Will says, just tune in, Kurt. Who you got? Clarence, I'm going with Joe Joyce, but Zhang, man. Zhang ain't no joke. Zhang is one of them dudes that he was that untapped guy. And people understood why Zhang was that fierce. Because Hrgovic, you guys notice how hungry Hrgovic was? Remember, Hrgovic was, I want everyone. I want to fight. He got his ass in there with Zhang. He ain't got that same energy no more. He ain't trying to fight everybody. Real smooth, Kurt. Appreciate it. Thanks, Big Daddy K. Thoughts on Loma? Think he can claw his way back to supremacy? I think if he beats Devin Haney, he can just retire because he don't have to do much. He's already been unified. You know, he's had the WBC franchise, and he becomes total undisputed at that weight class. He can go on. There's nothing else he really would do. He could take on Tank David that he would want to. Bars. Any heavyweight champions in attendance? I don't think so. I don't think nobody's there. You know, I don't think nobody want to call out Joe Joyce. I think Loma should rematch Tio. I think Tio should rematch Loma. That's the difference. Dillian here wanting to fight Joyce. Yeah, let's see it. That'd be a good fucking fight because, you know, see, Dillian can punch. Say what you want about his skill. Let that motherfucker hit you with his left hand. Bow! Learn! Joe Joyce is going to learn when I hit him with the left. Learn! Learn! I hit Joe Joyce. White is done. Learn to this day. Learn. I need to make one like that. DW and DW. To this day. Learn. White already said that he wants nothing to do with Joyce. He probably don't. Why? So fucking Joyce can knock him out? Then what? Then he can really go on about his business. Because, you know, nobody's going to want that. You think Eddie's would want to promote a fight after Joyce knocks out Dillian White? I think Tyson Fury's going to learn. He's going to learn. You got to fix that. Your internet connection is shocking again. I don't know. How's the internet connection, guys? What fight is on now? Joyce. Yeah, Joyce is on. Let me see. Learn!
My journey, it's not just mine. It started with a dream. The flap.
Learn. It's cool now, but choppy at times. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, cool. All right. What's your opinion on the big heavyweight tournament in Saudi? I love it if it's real. You know, I mean, nobody else has heard of this shit. Simon Jordan might just be jacking everybody off. Mavava Sylvester. What's up, Kurt? We live all the way from South Africa. Let's go. Monday. Monday is the deadline. These Clubber Fury fanboys are all over the place. Clubber Fury. La 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 la. That dude, I was like, dude, please let that be Photoshop. I'm here for the bongos and the dodgy accents. Davy Jones coming in with that 5-5. Cinco. Hail from South African. Is that Kwamani? Kwamani? Kirk is drunk. No, Kirk is not drank anything. This is Kurt sober. Jack. What's in the cup? The cup is Kangen water. And let me show you what I'm drinking. And it's really good stuff. All right. This is Japanese Kangen water right here. Kangen water, Japanese Kangen water, which is almost done. Okay. I buy this from a wellness center. And here is chlorophyll. Okay, liquid chlorophyll, and this is the extra strength. So I put a few drops in my water, and it's great. You know, but it does a lot though. You know, it's a dietary supplement. You know, it helps with your blood, helps clear you. Congolese jungle water. No, Kangen. Kangen. Connor Wellings, your connection is shit, Kurt. What up, Kurt? How's the action going? Look forward to online commentary. Delgado Diaz Uno. Pre-brother. Kurt sipping on that syrup. Yeah, this is good syrup. Joyce Zhang rumble in the jungle too. Connection is getting shitty, Kurt. I think the more people come on, it gets shitty. I don't know what that's about. There we go. Let me put my stuff. Learn! I don't want to fight Joyce. Joyce is a bum. He's a bum. AJ, play with him. Connection is good, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. White waited 1,000 days. I expect Joyce to do the same. Not on the WBO end, you know. White's been exposed. Everyone knows he can't handle the uppercut. Carp King 87. This shit like great. Off or whatever. weird. I spirit bit Africa past. Whatever did break. This is what Kurt Chris connection is cutting. All right. Possibly. All right. How about now? Where are we at? Don't worry, Kurt. We should be active, even though the connection. You need to counterpunch your internet provider. Man down. Don't say that. Joyce win. Lee W. Back. Cool. All right. I said I had to adjust or what. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at it on my phone. Not connected to my Wi-Fi. All right. Introducing the blue corner. All right. Sick term. That was cool. Using stream yard, which my other shit, and it's doing just fine. Had to adjust. Take the contracts off AJ, be a different person. Joyce will not lose weight. Joyce has lost weight, and actually, Joyce is coming out right now. Okay. All right. Here we are. So we are in round one. If you guys can hear me, give me a Y. And Zhang is bringing the pain. Zhang is bringing the pain, guys. And look, straight left for Zhang. Straight another left for Zhang. Bro, what are we looking at? I had to reset my box. Give me. I had to reset my box, but this shit is lit. It's just popped on. Fuck Xfinity, bro. Fuck Xfinity. Oh, good right from Joyce. Joe's always in a fight with Zhang. Zhang was catching him with those heavy right hooks. It was kind of reminding me of Joyce almost walked backwards at one point. Yeah, Zhang. Oh, good straight left by Zhang. Good right from Zhang. Zhang counters the right. Oh, good straight left from Zhang again. This is what happens, though. Do you see the punches that Zhang landed on Joyce? Joyce is fucking massive. But Ken Zhang, look at that muffin top of Zhang. Look at that muffin top. Peace, Kurt. Your stream is a bit too ahead. I might come back later and as a result. Yeah, come out and then jump back in. I think that'll work. I lost about 200 people on here waiting on the bullshit to upload. I don't know what happened. But I'll reset the box. All right, guys, I'm back. Fuck. It's got a bad outage in the area, so it's raining outside. Here we go. My apologies. It's round 3 already. And what's happened? Tell me what happened. What the fuck happened? Please, somebody tell me. I'm hearing that Joyce got dropped. Did Joyce go down? Oh, good left. Good left from Joyce. Joyce's eyes are swollen too, bro. I'm seeing that. Yo, I'm fucking crazy. Oh, good left from Zhang. Man, Zhang got that bang. Man, Squilla 50. Thank you, brother. Like, look, as long as we can keep it here. I don't know what the fuck, man. I checked. There's an outage in the area or whatever, but it's on. It's raining like shit outside. Joyce got hurt, though. Joyce is rocked. He hasn't been dropped yet, though. Okay, cool. Cool, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, yo, is he good? Oh, good straight left. Yo, Zhang is dude. What am I seeing right now? This is why we need more fights, more competitiveness, more of everything. That's what we need. Bow, good straight left. Bow, good straight left. Bow, straight left. That's all, bro. Oh, that knocked Joyce back. Yeah, that did buckle him. Dude, you can only keep getting hit like that so many times. Yo, I got to get that shit. I got to get. Move. Get out of the way. Get out of here. Oh, man. Joyce was rocked. See, now everybody's going to want to fight Joyce because they know. They say, you just hit this motherfucker. Flesh. That's the weasel. Ah! The weasel. We're seeing the juggernaut get rocked. Yo, this is crazy. By Big Bang Zhang. Kurt, so good. Man, it's crazy. See, look, Zhang was on the middle of the ring. Look at Joyce's face. Joyce's face looks fucked up. Look at, that left eye's always looked kind of treacherous on Joyce, but now that right's looking all fucked up, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Wow. And he's not even really penetrating Okay, I apologize, guys, once again. You guys can hear the rain. It's coming, but as the rain, I see a lot of pain. Dude, Joyce eye man dropping that too. Look at that shit. That eye looks fucking wicked. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, look at the fucking ref. Look at the ref. Here's the fucking pussy ref. He wants to see if he can see. That's what's happening. Damn eyes, fuck. Yeah, look, he can see. So now he's going to someone else. It's the fucking ref. Look. Look, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm creating my referee review, bro. Because these fucking referees, like, nobody said shit. They should have done that in the corner. It's that ref. Oh, let me look at your eye. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Let the dude fight. You know? Straight left for Zhang. And Zhang. It's the moment of truth. He's fucking Joyce up. You guys can hear that? It's a hailstorm outside. They're going to stop it. They're going to stop it. It's over. They're going to stop it. It's over, bro. Let him go. Joyce got to do something. If he doesn't, they're going to stop it. Waving it off. Fucking ref. It wasn't the doctor. It was the fucking ref. It was the fucking ref. Zhang beats Joyce. Upset. 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 The fucking ref. What did I tell you guys? Fucking referee. Look. The hell is going down out there. It's a hailstorm outside. I'm glad I got a covering. But look, shit's over. Look at Joyce's face. That fucking eye is closed. But listen, that's what happens. That's what the fuck happens. This is the sport that I love, that I hate so much. Like I told you guys, if it's up to boxing, the unsporadicness of the fight game would be Zhang beating Joyce. I told you, because that makes it even. Why? Because it's a sport that I love, that I hate so much. You hate the sport, but then you love the sport. Big bang, Zhang, baby, coming in, getting that revenge. Yeah, getting the revenge. Joyce is a good sport. He's clapping. Now, everybody that was quiet as a church house mouse was clapping. Wow. The juggernaut is done. The juggernaut is defeated. First defeat, 15-1, 14 KOs. Now they're even. And that's what happens. This is what happens, people. Boxing. That is the realness of boxing. This is what we're talking about. Hrgovic did better. Hrgovic got the fuck out of there. Hrgovic was like, fuck you. Let me, yeah, Hrgovic looked way better. But listen, Richard, Hrgovic knew I'm not going to fight fire with fire.
Because sometimes becoming the mandatory is the worst.
That's it. Because guess what? He's now the mandatory. He's now the mandatory. Look at that. Look at that fucking eye, bro. That eye was crazy. And look, Joyce is a good sport about it. Look, I got to take some photos. I got to have videos. I got to have this shit. I didn't see the rest. Fuck. Move. Go. Look at that. Straight left buckled him. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Look at that straight left to the body. Look at that. Straight left. All night long. Straight lefts, people. Look. And look. And watch this. He waves it off. The fucking ref. It wasn't even the doctor. Because he said 2. He said 1. That's what it is. That's, hey, bro, you guys going to have to fucking do something about your refs over there. They're not fucking hard enough. Cisco Perez coming in with that. Duh. I called it, Kurt. You did, bro. You called it. Zhang in 6. And it's Zhang in 6. Glenn coming in with that halfer. Duh. Appreciate that sticker, bro, and that love. Bars. Listen. That's what I was talking about. Thrown, landed 78, landed 60, thrown 40. Look at the punch percentage, 56%. It took 6 rounds. Bang said he wasn't worried about a decision. This is crazy. Joyce, we thinking he was just going to run over the older fighter, 39. Like I told you guys, more desperate, more hungrier. He felt cheated. He felt defeated. Not even defeated. He felt betrayed. Okay? He felt betrayed. The juggernaut got fucking ran over tonight by Big Bang Zhang. Kurt is getting more money than the only fight fan. Maybe it's a sign, Kurt. Maybe so, Julian. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's what I'm talking about. And then you guys asked me. I said, you know what? I say it would make it even if Zhang won. Yeah. And he did. He made him stop him necessarily. He didn't stop him necessarily. But what did he do? I mean, what really do? What did he really do, people? Lee Sewell, what did we learn, folks? Don't block shots with your head. True. Appreciate that. Cinco, Lee. But also, don't underestimate people. Stop talking about other opponents that you're not fighting yet. That's not a reality until it becomes a reality. I told you guys earlier what happened to Joshua. Joshua was worried about Wilder, Fury, maybe. And what happened? He got boxed up. He got pieced up by Andy Ruiz.
Today belongs to me, belongs to everyone who showed up, belongs to every Chinese who showed up.
You are 39 years old.
Wow. 39 and fine, people. It makes you understand that sometimes people, these type of things happen in the sport, and it's necessary because it's through someone's own will of hard work, dedication, focus, and commitment. People have to be driven. See, he could have gave up after that bullshit from Saudi Arabia. When, a lot of people thought he beat Hrgovic. Joe Joyce, being who he is, you got to give him credit for taking that fight. But guess what? He took it. Now you got to own it. And he owned it. He got that ass whooped. Look at Joyce. Let's see what he says.
The right hand kept hitting me with it. It's like, pay some respect to Zhang, Big Bang. It was a good fight. I think I could have done better. I think because I haven't fought a southpaw for so long, and it was and credit to him because he's a good fighter, and I gave it my all. I think I could do better, but yeah, it's just disappointing. Like I expected to win like I normally do, but so yeah, thanks for all the support and congratulations.
A southpaw and a very big puncher. It was a very What advice were you given? What could you have done better?
I think just a little bit more practice and stuff. Like I think, Zhelei Zhang's a fellow silver medalist. He's a good fighter. He hits hard, and he's an awkward style because he's a southpaw, and he's a powerful southpaw at that. And yeah, I just couldn't get away from. I kept getting hit with the right, with his left hand, and so I'm disappointed.
Yeah, left.
I'd like to apologise to all my fans and supporters, but thank you for coming down here, man. And I'll be back. My journey's not over. This is just a hurdle I may have tripped over, so I'll be back.
He's 39. George Foreman became a world champion at 45. You still have plenty of time. You will have to heal and recover your eye, but what do you think are the next steps?
Yeah, well, man, maybe it's payback with the bar's eye. I got my eye done as well. Never mind, I'll be back.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You know what? I actually was thinking that, like, hey, you fucked Dubois' face up. Now your face is fucked up. But hey, you live by the sword, you die by it, people. That's what it is. But no, I mean, I have nothing bad to say about Joyce. He took it like a champ. He took it like a real man. That's how you're supposed to. You know, that's what I expect. Now I do have a counter, and like I've been telling you guys for the longest, you guys can turn. You guys are starting to see what I'm talking about, though. You're starting to understand that certain referees shouldn't be referees, because that fight isn't over. Is countless fucking times where people's eyes been swollen. You know what I mean? Listen, Daniel Dubois took a knee. Joyce didn't take a fucking knee. Okay, he didn't take a knee. They stopped it. The refs, bro. It's the ref. The ref. He just decided, oh, I'm deciding for you. Fuck that referee too. Like, because that referee was a little shit. You know, he might see a nose bleeding. Oh my God. You know, he's not tough enough. Give me a tough ref. Give me a ref that knows what it's like. Give me a ref that knows I'm the fucking juggernaut. Give me a ref that knows me. Okay? Give me that. What he decided to do, took this man's, because you don't know. Zhang could have got tired. What the fuck's going on out there? Oh my God. Fucking big ass. I'll talk about that later. But listen, he didn't know what Juggernaut been through. He didn't know Juggernaut at all, probably. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Timothy Bradley called this fight perfectly.
Oh, I understand that. But, you know, and I told you what was going to be the problem in the lab. I told you. Keep his head on that line. And that straight left that he had to worry about. You know, you're in there with a slick boxer, especially a southpaw, and you're not used to those angles and those punches coming from those angles, it's hard to get away from. You know, and the fact that
Derek Anderson, UK, let's go. Oh man.
I mean,
coming in with that Cinco, Daniel Alexander.
I'm hearing behind that everybody's saying it's a premature stoppage. But you don't understand. Not see. I mean, look, hey, look at his eye, man. He was valiant. He gave everything he had. He did not want to stop it. The doctor did the right thing in stopping that fight because those lefts were landing. They were doing damage. His face was bruised up, swollen up, and it was only going to get worse for Joyce. He needs to fight another day and maybe get that rematch against Zhelei Zhang, who makes history for China, becoming a titleist in the heavyweight division and throws his name in with the elites at this weight class. And
wow, listen. I hope Fury picks Zhang. I don't know. See, now what's happening, and I'm seeing talk about Tyson. Tyson, you know, he could actually he's actually letting a lot of fucking victories go through the wayside. Think about it. You could have fought, Joyce didn't have to fight Zhang. Joyce chose to fight Zhang because he's a Spartan. He's the Spartan. But what happens when you fight? Eventually you're gonna lose. Like if you see someone these perfect fucking records, we learn from Wilder, we learn from Mayweather, we learn from a lot of fighters. We're learning from Fury. You will stay undefeated as long as you pick fights that are not challenging. That people that they don't hold a candle to you. All hand-picked fights. Dude, that eye was fucked, yes. But did he quit? No. So yeah, he got balls, he has heart, but hey, I heard Timothy Bradley, like, hey, he could have took his head off that center line. He should have. That motherfucker needs to learn how to move his head, or he needs to learn how to defend differently. If you want to be, and people are already comparing him to George Foreman, hey, starting the crossover. That's better for him, because if he's slow, say that again out loud, Kurt. Which one? He needs to move that head, though. He needs to move the head. Never seen Joyce's face look like that, like Kurt House. That it's like Kurt's house that was crushed by the tree. Kurt, I hope it's not too soon, man. Everybody was fine. Yeah. That's a great analogy. Fucking Zhang did that shit, and that's a big man. And like I told you guys yesterday, I'm like, man, that motherfucker's 280 pounds. I told you guys in the breakdown. 6 rounds. Look how fast that shit went off. And then Joyce has still been calling out people. Scants Reds. Who won? Fucking Zhang stopped Joyce, bro. He stopped him by medical decision. Crazy. No, man, congrats to Zhang. Big bang. Man, he did that thing. No, man, that's good. It's great for boxing. Why? Because the person that you think that was going to come, we heard people saying, oh, Joyce is going to beat Joshua, Fury, Wilder too. I'm like, damn, really? What about the person in front of you? You got to get past Zhang first. And what happened? Zhang came in with that bang. Look at it. She can't trench Joey. Don't. Yeah. Zhang number 1. No, he ain't number 1, but he's number something. And it ain't far from number 1. Let's say that, people. The Hellstorm junked this match. Yeah, the shit's crazy. I heard ping, 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 and it was hitting the wires outside. You hear that? That's what fucked that up. I wish that would have came an hour later. That would have been perfect. That I would have got out and did some other shit. Danny Dubois is giggling his ass off somewhere. Yeah, he is. He really is. Vic, you ain't lying. He really is, bro. He's somewhere laughing his ass off right now. Just laughing his ass off. And I'm like, dude, I feel like I've been hit, though. Like, I know shit happens. Yes. Act of God, I get it. But I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And Zhang was fucking him up early. Zhang was in that zone. He was back there chilling with his earbuds and just and then all of a sudden, he come out ready to fucking kill somebody. That Terminator shit is for the movie. Oh, Showdale Bailey. Counterpunch to you. That's true. A lot of people see, you get that perception that you're fucking indestructible. You get that perception. That perception is always broken by reality. You see how slow fucking Joe was? Joe was slow, bro. And he couldn't move that fucking head. When you get hit that many times with a shot, now here's the thing. It would be different if he corrected that. If Ishmael Solis, like, dude, okay. All right, so You know, mueve para la derecha. Move to the fucking right. Get the fuck out of the way of that. You know what I mean? Move your head, because if you don't, somewhere, move this way, move that way. Get the hell out of off that center line. Because it was an easy victory. Easy for Zhelei. He was looking at somebody. He wasn't down here. He wasn't up there. He was right in front of him. The guys are the same height. Zhang came in with that look, just came in straight, and it was easy for him. What did I tell you guys in the breakdown? I said, look, Hrgovic used the ring. Joyce ain't going nowhere. Joyce is coming right to you. So you don't have to run and find fucking Joyce. Joyce is coming right to you. He's going to give you what you want. And Joyce gave him what he wanted, didn't he? He did. He gave him what he wanted, and that's that. Wow, people. Joyce is too slow. Wilder would sleep him. Wilder, you know, looking at this, Wilder would knock him out. But credit to Joyce. Joyce did say, look, I wouldn't want to get hit with that shot. Well, motherfucker, I don't know how you wouldn't get hit with that shot. You know, I mean, that what you're showing us defensive-wise, someone like Wilder dropped 20 pounds too. What do you think? He's slower? Motherfucker's faster. Look what he did to Helene. Look what he did to another 6'9" fighter. Look what he did to Brazil. Brazil still laying on the canvas. Shit. I know Frank's high. I don't know Frank. Fuck. Son of a bitch. All he do is move his fucking head. He just had to move his fucking head. Hey, you know who's laughing their ass off right now? Joshua. Man, Joyce. I would have did Joyce the same way. I did him like that in sparring. Bro, everyone's gonna get Juggernaut got juggernauted. I love you guys, man. You guys are crazy. Zhang is a big it's 280 pounds. Yes. You know, let's see guys like Hrgovic, mobile, because you know I can box again. I have experience. I'm not going to let this big bastard keep hitting me and hurting me the way he was. Zhang stops AJ in 2 rounds. I don't know about that shit. That's bullshit. Because you know what Josh was going to do? Josh was going to step back. Josh was going to use that damn jab, and he's going to avoid that left. And then when he jabs and he lands that right hand, he's going to grab that big motherfucker like a bear. That's what he's going to do. And he's going to do that shit to possibly he tires Zhang out. But that's a good fight, though. That's a good fight. But then we'll see who Joshua fights, because Joshua said, fuck it. I don't know. Joshua probably went to get high or something. I don't know where the fuck Joshua went. That's why you should not fight southpaws. That's why Joshua didn't want to. He don't want to fuck with no more southpaws. This is that what Joyce was waiting for. Remember, he was agitated, worrying about someone the fuck else. I told you guys when I made that video, him being frustrated that he's behind the queue of Daniel Dubois and Philip Hrgovic. His ass is really behind the queue now, ain't he? Okay. What the fuck? Hold on. I mean, definitely no. And Wilder will smoke triple. Well, again, you're looking at Wilder is like a jumper. I don't know what that means. Oh man, crazy. Listen, I have to do this this breakdown before the internet goes back off. But man, I apologize about the weather. But this has been a crazy night of boxing, very peculiar. But at the same time, this is what makes boxing exactly what the fuck it is. This is how it's supposed to be. This is boxing, the sport that I love, that I hate so much, or man, I dare say the sport that we love, that we hate so much, because it becomes even. Things like this, fights like this, knocks people off of that bridge, that mountain they think they're already on top of. That type of shit. You know, this is a learning session. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. So, guys, love you. Be blessed. Be safe. Stay out of this weather. If it's any kind of weather like this, stay tuned for the breakdown. It will be massive. I can't wait to get it out. And everyone has been counterpunched. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a reflection of what happened today coming your way. Peace. Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And I'm actually rewatching it again, man, because what I didn't see because of the hell interruption, fire and brimstone, well, not fire, but I had to watch it again. And bro, I saw the same shit because actually I was watching it, the beginning parts of it when I was doing the breakdown. So yeah, man, this is crazy. In fact, I'm gonna go back a bit. That was a huge upset. Everybody was saying Joe Joyce was the boogeyman in the heavyweight division. Hey, boogeyman gets that ass whooped too. It just shows that. But and it also it's a trip when you're dealing with someone with fucking pedigree and confidence, and then really like Zhang had the package to beat Alexander St. Hill. No, Kurt ran because his predictions are crap. Fuck you. That's not how it was. But no, I was thinking Joe Joyce could withstand them shots until he got into the later rounds. Dude, you guys realize how fast Joyce's eyes swole up? I can see Fury versus Zhang in July. Well, I mean, his eyes swole quick, dude. And that had to be some hard shots, man. Just getting shit caught in the eye. See, that's another straight left. And those body punches, they didn't do anything. I mean, you seen him go downstairs. Look, and every time he went downstairs, like Zhang made him pay for going down there. He's throwing shots to the body, left hooks, and he'll throw like this kind of punch, and it's like almost a slap to the body. And then what happens? Zhang punches him right in the face with a harder shot. Good right from Joyce. This is the third round, okay? Will Joyce take the rematch? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly. Crazy, man. British boxers are very slow and weak. I won't say that shit. That's bullshit. Zhelei Zhang, not bad for 40 years old. He showed that he was done over by Hrgovic and Hearn. Well, at this point, he's in the WBO position. So, he gets to fight it. Eventually, he'll get the shot at Usyk. Think about it. He'll get the fight with Usyk in as far as that goes. But he shined away from the rematch talk, but George Warren feels he might look at it and maybe take the fight in the UK or London. I think Joe Joyce just kept using that face defense and wear and tear. Bigger guy won because of Joyce uses his face for defense. He's constantly Tyson Fury avoids fights. That's not a GOAT. Well, tough fight though, man. Look at the calf muscles on Zhang. I think he's underestimating him. He might have Hoffa. Tyson Fury won't fight until after the summer, in my opinion. You know what this reminds me of, though? Okay, we're looking at Joe Joyce We're looking at Zhelei Zhang. We're looking at a southpaw, a pretty good southpaw. Now I see why. I'm gonna make a video on this. Now I see why he didn't want Luis Ortiz. That's why. Yeah, but see, that's why Joyce didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. See, Luis Ortiz back then, bro, in 2018, he was a totally different fighter than he was a couple years later. He just totally deteriorated. Like Zhang is fucking Joyce up, and he's tailor-made for Zhang because he's coming Zhang. Zhang's a counterpuncher, a slick counterpuncher because he's a southpaw. He's coming from the opposite stance, so he's able to see the power moves and react off the power punch. Because if you throw a right hand, he landed a good right and a good left hook there for Joyce, but it wasn't enough. See, Zhang could keep that, he could take some shot. He took a lot from Hrgovic. I love upsets and underdogs. F the A side, B side shenanigans. Absolutely. AJ looked like shit against Franklin. Look at Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce mean mugging and shit. Fury decided to duck him and then duck Usyk. That's crazy. Yes, he does. AJ's power is hype. Franklin, Parker, Ruiz all took his shot. Zhang would have banged out Franklin. I would like to see that. That would probably be the next fight. Boomerang Zhang. Oh man, that's a good one. Joyce's head didn't move. Yeah, it moved all right when fucking Zhang punched him. That's the only time it moved. When he got hit in it. RoboCop got terminated. Ooh, good straight left. Nice, good left. And that left just comes sharp, bro, and right up the pipe. And Joyce just ate it. He just ate it. He just eating it. Like, what the hell are you doing? Joyce missing some big ass shots too. I agree with those who say Joyce believed too much in his own hype with his chin. You don't go toe to toe with Zhang and don't let it bother you. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Joyce, dude, his face is fucked. And this is I'm on round 5, but it swole up so fast, and it just shows you the amount of volume of punches that he was taking for it to swell to that magnitude. When Doctor whispered in the ref's ear, we all knew it was over. Cisco Perez, member. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I actually want to see Wildheart versus Zhang purely from a southpaw style. I want to see what Wildheart can do with other fighters. You know what I mean? We've seen Fury, we've seen Dominic Brazil, but yeah, I want to see what he can do with these type fighters. Shit, put him in there with put fucking now I really want to see Wileen and White. Zhang deserves the bongo drum celebration. Yeah, this is for Zhang right here, guys. This is for Zhang. That's it. That's for Zhang, baby. Yeah, man, Zhang did his thing. Zhang did his thing, people. And listen, I've been up for a while. I got to make some errands. It's midday here. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Man, I'm glad you guys stuck around. I know this is kind of a misadventure like one. But yeah, man, Zhang did his thing, man. And they stopped the fight. It wasn't a bad, I was emotional. It wasn't as bad, but I still think a lot of these referees are full of shit. So Dillian White cracks me up. He's probably going to troll Joe. Yeah, he probably is. It was garbage. It was garbage. It was trash. Everything about it was trash. He's going to learn. What he's doing, I hit it with my left hook. Has the weather calmed down out there, Kurt? Yeah, it has. It has. Learn, Luca. Yeah, it has, man. It's crazy, but yeah, Joyce, man, he needs to worry on defense. Let's just hope he doesn't get gun shy because he's slow. Imagine fucking Joyce gun shy. He's dead. He's fucking mincemeat. He's dead meat. He's done. He has to stay busy. He's just, he's just in there with a superb fighter, Olympian, just like himself, that knows how to stay composed and get his shots off. You know what I mean? Rah, NY. Appreciate you, brother. That's why you my guy. Bars. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here for real this time. I just dropped the breakdown. You guys tell me what you need to tell me from there. Show me some love in the comments. Please hit the like button. And again, I had to get it back in. But I will be back tomorrow for a reflection. I probably will be at my aunt's house. We'll be chilling, and we'll do some stuff. We'll talk about everything, full circle. But you guys, again, be blessed. And everyone, once again, has been counterpunched. Peace.